let's hop back to the next game where you've got some real interesting stats in this game. The Washington Commanders versus the New York Giants. You've got two teams where I don't think either one of these teams is a playoff team, but they're very similar in talent. The Commanders pull away with a 21-18 win. And correct me if I'm wrong, but the Commanders kicked like 7 field goals.
Yeah,
Did they even
I've never
punt the
seen that
ball in
before.
the game? Or maybe they had one punt in the game. I mean, this is you look at their stats and you're thinking, and just watching the game kind of on the side, and I'm thinking, man, they're driving again. They're driving again. Jaden Daniels looks pretty good. Of the young quarterbacks, I think as of right now, he's the best one of the bunch.
Hmm.
And I'm looking at Daniel Jones, and Daniel Jones isn't killing his team, but he's not lighting the world on fire. And I'm thinking to myself, how is this game close? And I'm glad it was because, we predicted a close, low scoring game, and the Commanders just couldn't put the ball in the end zone. That was my lasting takeaway. I didn't really have an uptick for either one of these teams or move either one of these teams down in my power rankings. But what what'd you have to say, and what'd the code have for this one?
So we had 2 units on the under in this game, which I'm gonna call it a lucky win, um, mainly because the Commander you mentioned they did not punt. They did not punt the entire game. They
Yeah,
scored on 7 possessions and just kicked field goals. Jaden Daniels was good, 23 at 29 for 226. Also ran 10 for 44. Um, and we'll see. But and Daniel Jones, you mentioned him too, wasn't bad. Um, at the end of the day, the Giants scored 3 touchdowns, the Commanders scored 0, and the Giants lost. Now, the kicking injury for the Giants was definitely played a factor.
yeah,
Um, but at the same time, I mean, if you score on 7 drives, and they did cover the spread, which was a slight lean for us, not
yeah.
not enough to be a play. I mean, we just the only play in this one was the 2 unit under. Um, but but yeah, I mean, it's this was an interesting game to say the least.
Yeah,
Yeah, Malik Neighbors look good though. I mean, 10,
yeah,
127 found the end zone.
yeah. Except for that last drop, I thought he had a heck of a ball game. It's just too bad that's what's going to be remembered in his stat line for this game. But